Anyways,
I think you can go longer than that.
No, 8
well,
hours.
it said on here to be shared on YouTube or streamed on YouTube, and that you can stream for up to 8 hours. If you go straight live on YouTube, you can stream for longer. I think. See, my thing was, dude, is I was trying to. I think I accidentally had closed it out when I was trying to go to YouTube and watch it on there.
If y'all would just split the screens, I'm telling you, it's so much simpler. All you do is grab the top bar and move it and have a new window. Do new window and move it over, and you have two screens.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
I'm not getting into that again. Yes, Rob, this chat is supposedly live now.
What's up,
Yeah, we're
everyone?
live.
This one is live.
Welcome to my channel.
Welcome to my channel. Oh, no, this is my channel. This is Kenny's channel.
Yeah.
I'm so used to saying it.
What the
BD, every time I call him on the phone, it's like, hello, welcome to my channel.
All right, man. Let me get this dang YouTube.
Oh,
Let's see here.
Hello, my friend. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, Julian, Rob, Happy Pepper, JDS, Steven?
I guess
I
what
was like,
happened
people.
is I ate a pepper for no reason.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, that's my bad.
we were planning to eat that one tonight anyways. It needed to be eaten.
I shared on PLC also. Yeah, well, I was trying to pull up the video on my phone to see if I can watch it on YouTube on my phone, and I opened up the old one. That's the old one's already got 36 views, so let's see if we can get a little bit higher number on this one here and not close it out this time. I don't know why. Like on my phone, it won't actually show me. No, here we go. I got it. You got it over? You calm down now, Rob?
Oh, I'm fine. I wasn't ever like freaking out or anything. It was just hiccups. I can eat anything and get the hiccups, just like without any notice. I can eat the hottest thing ever and like be fine, but sometimes like habanero or jalapeno will give me the hiccups.
Man, those little charapitas will give you the hiccups. Them things are little firecrackers, man.
Those things didn't.
JD asked if anybody's eating the Cully's noodles. No.
The first time I ever ate one, like it didn't give me the hiccups, but I was surprised how much heat was in that little tiny thing.
I mean, yeah, they're hot for a little pepper. That's kind of how the Marupi Amarillas are, but they're bigger and they're slightly hotter than the Charapitas as well. Those Marupi Amarillas are like more around habanero level heat, just smaller pods.
Anyways,
Wouldn't you agree, Charles?
What are we talking about?
The Marupi Amarillo is around kind of habanero level heat.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there, yeah.
Like
yeah,
low.
JD's asking if anybody's going to end up trying the Cully's noodles. I eventually will. Actually, JD, if you keep an eye out for tomorrow, I will be eating the world's hottest chocolate chili on a stick. 9 million Scoville. I'm splitting it with some. I got somebody suckered into trying it with me. And they say they love hot stuff, but I don't think they can really handle what they think they can handle.
You gonna chop it in half with a hatchet or something dramatic like that?
Huh?
I said, are you gonna chop it in half with a hatchet or something dramatic like that?
I've got an axe out there I can use.
I would just make
But,
sure it's clean enough that you'd want to eat the chocolate that you split with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably just break like the top half off or something like that, and either give it to him or I'll eat it, or whatever. Give the other half to him with the stick. It don't matter.
You should at
Anyways,
least, you have a meat cleaver. Get like
a meat cleaver.
Yeah, get like a meat cleaver or something. Just make it dramatic for the video. At least like chop it in half. Like that would, me as a viewer, that would make my interest peaked.
Yeah. Well, anyways, and I feel like I owe you one, Rob. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. Anybody that hasn't seen what I'm doing, pineapple habanero from Happy Pepper. Thanks again, Happy Pepper, for the win. I need to win some more stuff. Oh crap! I can smell it. Actually, just peeling the seal off of it, I can smell it. It smells really good. Can't really smell the pineapple in it. I can definitely smell the habanero. But anyways, I'm gonna do a little on the spoon first, and then I'll probably end up snacking on some chips. What's up, Philip? Thanks for tuning in, bro. Stephen Miller. Yeah, JD, Johnny Scoville ate the noodles times two, and he added some kind of extract or something into the noodles, and I'm nowhere near that. So, anyways, guys. I can taste the pineapple a little bit. Again, it's kind of like with the smell. The habanero is more dominant.
You say
Not a huh?
I said taste wise. Taste wise, would you say that is pepper forward?
I didn't understand what you said.
Is it pepper forward? Do you like taste the peppers over the other ingredients?
Yeah. I mean, I taste the pepper a little bit more. Like I said, I can taste the pineapple a little bit. I taste the habanero more than anything. Give me another little. It actually in the bottle it looks like really watery, but when I'm pouring it out into the spoon, it's not coming out really fast. I mean, it's got the spout on the tip, but still, I mean, usually the ones that are kind of thin and watery usually pour out quicker than that.
I don't really use flow restrictors.
I do for stuff like pizza because I just want like strategically placed drops. Like anytime I get a sauce from somebody that has a flow restrictor, I use it if I'm going to put it on something like that. But if I'm like dumping it out or into a spoon, or if I want like a little puddle on a plate or something, I always pull it off. But I do like the flow restrictors for like putting it on sandwiches and pizzas and stuff.
Rev was wondering what he missed. Not much. Charles is fading out. But
Charles, eat you a pie. That'll wake you up.
Charles got to go to bed. I got to get up in 5-6 hours.
Yeah, I know. I got to be up at 6 a.m. and it's 11:06. So, but I mean, it's all in all, it's a pretty good flavor. Like I said, I mean, and I like the flavor of the habanero, so it doesn't matter. And like I said, I'm not a huge fan of pineapple, so it doesn't bother me that I taste the habanero more than I do the pineapple. But it's got a good flavor, slightly sweet flavor at the beginning. Pretty mild heat. It even says on the bottle medium. you know, maybe like a one on the heat for me. I am going to go ahead and get these test tubes, if you will, opened up. Happy Pepper Blend, and Smoked Carolina Reaper. The Reaper I'm really interested in because he smoked it with cherry wood. So definitely curious about that. I know it's going to be hotter, so I'm going to probably try this Happy Blend first. That way I don't get a good heat rush going off of the Reaper powder and not be able to really taste this. So. I don't even know how to. Is that Reptos or Reptos TV? I don't know how he pronounces it.
Reptos.
Let's call him Rev.
Yeah.
Rev is good.
He said, "What did he miss? Some bloopers, and Anyway, let me get a little something going here." So the Happy Pepper Blend, made with chilies, Thai, cayenne, grande, habanero, bell pepper, and green, Carolina Reaper, and chocolate boot Chalokia. So it's a mix here. Got pretty decent flavor to it too. Says that it's hot. It's not extremely hot, or at least, I guess for what I've been eating. What'd you say you had going, BD?
I got this sauce I could try. I got at Pucker Butt. It's the honey bonnet.
Oh, you got it from Pucker Butt?
Yeah, I was up there. And, I bought it at the store. I got to try like 30 different sauces, and I even tried their extract. And then I tried their Reaper mustard and a whole bunch of stuff when I was up there.
Go ahead and eat your pie, Charles.
And I'm good for now. I don't have anything. I don't have any cards.
I'm right there with you. If I wasn't sitting here,
blew up. All of his pods melted. He has nothing.
I have nothing.
Charles is open to any donations.
Yes.
I love the logo on these too, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say his logos on that stuff is awesome. Like, I was showing it to one of my buddies I was hanging out with today, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Where did you get that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's from one of my buddies from the PLC." And he was like, "Dang, that's so incredible!" Like, and it's funny too. My buddy has no idea what the PLC is or anything. We were hanging out like a week or two ago, and he knows that I'm like into peppers and stuff, obviously, and he always gets hot sauces and pepper powders and stuff from me. Like he buys some, his girlfriend buys some for her dad, and his mom buys some for me for her like tennis buddies and stuff. And I had the PLC stickers that Will Be Very Hot sent me. and he had them like made up, which I still need to send him to. I'm gonna just throw them in whenever I send people packages and stuff because they're big. They're like too big for any size envelope, but they're like nice vinyl stickers for like on a car or something, and it's the original PLC logo that's going around. And then now there's the new one that Batman had created, and I think BD Beats helped with. That's the Lemon Starburst, but this is like the original one, and he's had these made for a while, since before that other logo came
Hey,
out.
I'd slap one of them on my back window on my car.
I'll definitely. I've got probably, I don't know. I have like 15 or 20 of them, so I'll make them spread around. But my buddy was like, one night we were having some beers, and he was like, "Oh man, you should put that on my back window." And he just like let me put it on there. He's like, "Just put it down in the corner as best as you can," because he knew I could like do a good job of at least like laying it on their level, because he had enough beers that he shouldn't be doing that or anything. We were just hanging out for a while, but we went out and had a cigarette, and I slapped one on his back window. It looks awesome. He doesn't even know what the PLC is, though. Like, I told him, but he's never like looked into it. He's not a pepper grower, but he's out there driving around every day now with the PLC sticker on the back of his
That's
truck.
funny.
And he put one on his work truck too. I gave him an extra sticker, and he put it on his work truck. So he's got 2 trucks out there driving around daily with the PLC being advertised.
That's hilarious.
So what's $37.95?
Oh, Walrus said he needs one of them decals. I said $37.95.
Oh no, Chad, you want one of those? I'll send you one.
I'm gonna go ahead and try this smoked reaper powder, man.
I need to send you a few things anyways, Chad. So I've got your address. I'm sure I can make one of those stickers appear there for you. No problem.
This smoked reaper's got a real pleasant smell to it too. I think you got the same powders I got, I believe, Rob.
Yeah, me and BD both got the same ones, I think. I don't know where I put them. I got them somewhere. But yeah, I opened it and smelled it because it's like not sealed. The sauce I didn't want to open, but I opened the powders and they smell really good.
Oh, cool. Kyle said that one of his college, his buddy made the Happy Pepper logos. That's awesome, man. Yeah, they look really nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's got a pretty good flavor to it. The heat's creeping up pretty quick. Gotta love the creep up that the Reaper's got.
Yeah, here's the powders that I've. Yeah, I got the Happy Pepper blend, and then the smoked Carolina Reaper. Is that the same 2 you got?
Yeah, that's the same ones I got.
Yeah, I love the way that the labels and stuff are. I love the Carolina Reaper one, especially with like the pepper screaming fire. That's super cool. And then there's a out of the sauce logo. I just love the logo with the little happy peppers and stuff. It's just very professional looking, really nice.
Yeah, Reaper powder's got a pretty good little burn to it. Yeah, it took a few seconds for me to get the burn going, but it crept up pretty quick. It's not overbearing, but it's got a good little burn to it.
So you tried both of the powders already?
Huh?
You tried both of the powders already?
Yeah.
Cool. Which one do you like better?
Definitely the smoked reaper.
Oh, nice.
The Happy Pepper blend don't have a real strong burn to it. It's got good flavor though. Me, I like having the strong flavor and the strong burn to it.
Hey, Batman, how's it going?
What's up, Batman?
What's up, Batman?
It was pretty. Actually, and I don't know if everybody's seen. I actually got me a pot I picked off too. Orange habanero off one of my plants. Figured I might as well, have a good night and good burn. So, yeah, Reaper powder done kicked in pretty good.
What was the other one you tried? The other powder?
Huh?
What was the name of the other powder you tried?
Happy Pepper blend.
Oh, nice.
There's the inside of my orange habanero. Rob said he's gonna eat 5 Reapers.
I don't even have 5 Reapers to eat if I wanted to.
Yeah, man, that sucks, Batman, dude. We had some snow here today, but it wasn't that bad. We ain't got to do no shoveling yet. Oh, just threw seeds.
That sticker doesn't even show up over there, and I know it won't, but I don't care. I'm still just throwing it up.
What are you talking about?
Up in that corner right there, like the other corner, that other object over there is a Death Knot box. But I just threw up one of those in the corner. It's not big enough to show up behind me, though. I'd have to have like a big poster to show up.
Yeah. Well, if the paint on the walls was darker, it'd probably show up better.
No, it's still like too small.
And Batman said they got 5 inches today. Yes, that Reaper powder, man, it's got a good steady burn to it. The smoky flavor is not real strong. But
I know some people may have some bad anxiety and stuff, and I don't want to freak anybody out, but that's the snow that we had at my house today. I know, it's pretty intense. I'm glad that I survived. I made it through, though. I'm here. I'm okay. The power's still here. I survived, so nobody needs to worry. I appreciate your prayers, but I'm okay.
yeah, I had just a little bit more than that. So
that was our snow here.
yeah, well, the freezing rain and the sleet last night was terrible, though, dude.
Yeah, we didn't get that because we're like the way that the storm front was moving, it was moving from the west to the east, but then about like 30 miles west of me, it was moving like upward. There was like an edge where it was moving to the west, but then the southern air was pushing up, which didn't do much for us except keep the snow from hitting us. Like at one point yesterday, I saw where it started to mix with rain and snow, and if it had like not had that like upward front coming from like the southwest, then we would have been getting like just snow all yesterday. And you too, because you're above me. But the way that it's working, like northern areas got more affected and western areas, but I'm just like in this one little blip where it got spared. I mean, that's just the way that it works. The same thing that keeps me from getting rain all freaking summer long. Like, it's the way that the hills are configured and stuff. Like, people north of me, people west of me, people east of me, everywhere, like, get rain during the summer, and we'll, like, get the bad end of the stick on that one.
Well, literally, like, I mean, it wasn't sleeting and stuff. Maybe a few minutes last night, and I went out and pulled my wipers up and stuff to keep them from freezing through the windows, and the vehicles were already covered with a layer of ice.
Dang.
Like it had trees breaking and big tree limbs and stuff falling on people's houses and all that stuff, dude. Like the ice and stuff got bad last night.
Well, Charles saying sayonara. I gotta go to bed. Thanks for having me.
All right, Charles, man.
I know I didn't say much, but thanks for having me on briefly. I'll see y'all again. I don't know when. Probably Monday on RevStream. Maybe. That's a possibility. Not sure. Depends how tired I am. So, you have a good one.
Later, Batman. Later, Charles.
I'll talk to you later. All right. Bye-bye.
Well, since BD ain't jumped into his sauce yet, before his burn goes away, I'm
What, you eating on the habanero?
yeah.
You going to be growing more habanero varieties for this year coming up?
Yeah, I've got several different varieties that I'll be growing. I've got I don't know. I've got maybe 4 or 5 different habanero varieties that I'm going to grow. I'm not going to grow a whole bunch of them, but I'll definitely be growing some of them. Maybe a plant or 2 of each. I've got probably 100 different types of seeds and stuff now that I've collected over the last couple of months. And I'd have to say, if I had to guess, man, probably about 2,500, 3,000 seeds maybe total.
That's a lot of seeds, man.
Yeah. Huh?
I don't even know how many like seeds I have, but I know that like my bags of seeds, like I've probably got like 3 pounds worth of just like bags of seeds, and that's just the stuff I've bagged up. I've got just in my room alone, I can see one stack sitting over here to the side, probably like 25, 30 of like seeds, and I've got like another 15, 20 plates of seeds over there. In my kitchen on the island, I've probably got like close to 100 plates of seeds, like from different phenos of different varieties and different varieties in general. Like I've got a ton of seeds.
Yeah, I put them in like these like little cups and stuff, like little shot cups, and I label them and take a picture of them. I'm like, I label each pheno, the ones I'm going to save, like, like a 3-lobed Scotch bonnet, from so and so.
Here's an example of one of the stacks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, tons of.
I've got stacks like this, like this is just one stack. Then I've got another stack like right over here of like about the same amount. And then
you don't got no seeds. Whenever you stack them plates so deep like that, you don't got like seeds sticking to the bottom of the plate.
Definitely, but you have to be careful of that. That's the one you say is when you stack them like that, you gotta like make sure every time you lift up a plate, like you look at the bottom and always like rub off any seeds that stick, because it definitely happens. I'm always so paranoid of that because I don't want my seeds getting mixed up.
Dude, I got, hold on, let me show you. I got this thing over here. The same thing happened to me, bro. I had like maybe like 15 varieties. I had like 15 chocolate varieties all in cups having the seeds dry out. And then I accidentally spilled all of them, and they were all mixed up. So I got this whole bag just filled with random hot chocolate super hots, like just tons of random seeds. So
They're all chocolates.
these are all chocolate varieties in this bag right here. I don't know which is which. I just put them all in a bag, and I said maybe I'll do a giveaway coming up where
What sort of varieties go into that though?
Oh, I have them all written down. There's like 10 different chocolate super hots, so I figured maybe I'll do a chocolate super hot giveaway with random seeds, and then you guys can grow them out and guess what's in it. And
I mean, I would be a guinea pig for a little bag of those. Like,
yeah, bro. I was so mad that I spent all that time separating all of them, deseeding them, and they spilled all over the floor. So I just cleaned them all up and put them in a bag. I'm like, I'm going to do a giveaway probably later on in the year.
You grow some yourself and just like try and guess what's what. I mean,
yeah, I'll probably try to grow out maybe like 3 or 4 plants out of this and just see what I get, and then do a giveaway with some of it too and see what everybody else gets.
Hey, since you just got a bunch of mystery chocolates, just grow a few of them out and then just take and start crossing them. Make you some super chocolates.
There's so many different chocolate varieties in here. I saved over like the last 2 years, man. Just been saving them, and I took them all out of their bags and I was labeling them all, and they spilled everywhere.
what did you eat?
Hmm?
What did you eat?
Habanero. I'm still waiting on BD to try a sauce.
I'll try it right now. All right, here we go. This is I'm doing a quick review on the pucker butt. What was it? Honey Bonnet, the Honey Bonnet hot sauce.
I might have to order some of that.
I got this one at the store. It says the only ingredients in this thing, it just says peppers, vinegar, honey, and cinnamon. So it says there's only 4 ingredients in this thing.
Yeah, they don't want to tell you what kind of peppers.
Yeah, they won't. It says there's. When I asked the guy when I was at the store, he said there's only bonnets in it. So we'll see.
It's pretty hot for a bonnet.
Yeah, let's see how it is. We did the crazy Kimberlin shaky. All right, here we go.
Yeah, Happy Pepper. I definitely don't mind doing the reviews. I appreciate the hookup on the stuff. So,
all right,
everybody look up Happy Pepper Company.
This Honey Bonnet is very smooth consistency. It looks like almost like it was like strained or something.
BD, you're black.
Very much not strained, and you're gonna have the same exact review of it that I did, of saying that when you get it, it's a nice smooth consistency.
It looks very smooth.
There's a lot of chunks and like seeds.
I see the chunks now. They're sitting up in the middle, but when I was pouring it, it was very smooth.
You have to like chew that sauce. It's like not blended well, like the seeds and stuff. You have to chew up.
All right, well,
sounds kind of gross.
Here we go.
It wouldn't be bad for using on something like cooking wise, but
oh yeah,
eat a spoonful of it. There's chunks.
I got some pepper chunks. I'm actually chewing them.
Yeah, you have to chew it up. Like you can't just swallow that sauce.
I got a little piece on my tongue. It was like the actual pepper flesh in the sauce. Right off the bat, I'm getting that cinnamon. It's like very savory. I'm getting a little bit of the sweet. I'm curious of which Scotch bonnets he put in here, because it tastes pretty hot for like Scotch bonnets, and this is like for only 4 ingredients in it. It's very dark, like it says there's cinnamon, peppers, vinegar, and honey, and it's definitely like a chocolate.
Yeah, it's cinnamon. The cinnamon's probably what darkened it up real good.
But it's not like it doesn't taste like very strong cinnamon like I think it's very good, man. I'm gonna use this on chicken sandwiches. I'm gonna probably use it on tacos. But the first thing I'm gonna use it for is like probably a chicken sandwich. But I love this one. Rock, that it was one of his favorites he's tried from them. And when I was at their store, I tried a little teaspoon of it, and I was like, "Hey, this is the one I want to get." I think this one has the best flavor out of all the ones I tried in the whole store. Because when I tried all the hot sauces in the guy's store, they were just heat. I wasn't getting really no flavor at all. This was like the most flavorful one. So that's why I really like this one a lot. The heat's already going away. I just have like an aftertaste of like a honey and I guess you could say, I don't know. I'm trying to pinpoint, like, I don't know, maybe he was using chocolate Scotch bonnets. That would be interesting if he only used straight up chocolate Scotch bonnets. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I think I paid like $7 for it in the store.
Yeah,
So,
man.
yeah, it's really good. There's only 4 ingredients in it, it says. So it has a really, really dark color to it. So, Rob, yeah, I was saying, I think it's only chocolate Scotch bonnets or something, because I don't know, it has a really dark color to it.
It's possible.
But it also has honey too. It says on here, it says where was it? I think they said they harvested the honey from a local place up in South Carolina.
Well, and if it's raw honey too, that would help it be dark like that too. I've got some raw honey upstairs, and it's almost that color.
It might be. It might be raw. I don't know.
No, that because that's complete and total backwards on honey. Like this stuff comes from one of my buddy's dads, and he's just right across the highway from me. This completely like unfiltered, just raw honey.
Yeah.
And that color is, I mean, very, very, very clear and very light color.
Well, hey,
Well, I think it depends on your species too that you're dealing with.
there's
I've seen raw honey light colored, and I've seen it dark. Like the stuff I got's pretty dark right now.
The darker raw honey is honey that are from bees that are collecting more from agricultural areas, and it has to do with the fertilizers and different things that they spray on the plants that makes it darker color. The like wildflower honey and like just like true like wild raw honey is going to be a much lighter color. Like if you have darker honey, the darker honey comes from places where the bees are getting a lot of their stuff from agricultural areas. And that's something that I learned like from him and from somebody else also, just like over the years. And like he's part of some like beekeeper association, and he got like voted by like the head guy of that, like of having some like the best honey that he had ever had.
I'm gonna have to ask Soaps and Suds which type of honey, because he's in that Carolina area, which type of honey would give it such a dark color, because they harvest bees themselves.
Yeah, but their honey is lighter too. Like the honey that they've showed is a lighter color.
Well, hey,
it's more around this. Like if you're collecting from just flowers and stuff and not in an agricultural area, you're gonna get like real light colored honey like that.
I just think that there's not enough cinnamon in here to give it this dark of a color. It has to.
Let me ask this: is cinnamon or honey above which? Like which is? Read the ingredients in list of order.
Peppers, vinegar, honey, and cinnamon's last.
Okay.
I feel like it's some type of dark pot, like a
well,
dark.
It's a combination of the peppers and the cinnamon, because the honey is such a light color Obviously, I guess cinnamon would be the last ingredient because if it had more cinnamon than honey, it would be like extremely cinnamon flavor.
Yeah.
But it does have a strong cinnamon flavor to it.
You know what I'm going to use this sauce on, bro? For Thanksgiving, I'm going to put this thing on sweet potatoes or yams. I'm going to put that in.
I tried it tonight on some turkey, and that was like
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that.
Thinking like that would be a good Thanksgiving sauce. That would be a good one for on like turkey and.
I think this is a very savory sauce. You know, like I really enjoy it. It's probably going to be gone pretty quick. But yeah, that's what I have for tonight.
Rob, did you say you was gonna try the powder I sent, or?
I could.
I think it's got quite a bit more heat than the atomic garlic and the Armageddon.
Yeah, I've got some just like plain wheat thins I could try it on.
I had a buddy, his cousin made some pulled deer, some barbecue deer, and the flavor of it was okay. And I think the meat was a little bit overcooked. And he brought it over, and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna eat it anyways because I'm hungry." And I ended up putting some of that on the freaking barbecue deer. Man, it was for good.
That sounds really good.
I've got a pretty good mean mix going with that napalm.
Honestly, don't know where it went to. Oh, there it is. Wait, no, I pulled it off.
Is the chat still going on? I don't know if my computer froze or what.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's commented since we replied back to Julian. There's Batman still commenting.
I don't know where I put those powders. I took them off of the little thing because there they are.
I was gonna say you're fired.
No, I took them off of the thing. I laid them on the keyboard on my computer, and I was like looking around my computer. I didn't see them.
What I think I sent you the atomic garlic too because you ain't tried that yet.
The napalm and the atomic garlic.
Yeah, I had a girl that does a lot of Facebook reviews. She's it's a teenage girl, but she like eats all kinds of freaking hot stuff, dude. Like she can hang probably with just about anybody, dude, that I could think of. But I sent her the Armageddon and the atomic garlic. She was like the first one to try the atomic garlic outside of my house, and she said she was pretty impressed with both of them. She said that she was definitely gonna have to use those on some meats and stuff. So
yeah, I'm gonna try the atomic garlic first. I'll try both of them, but I figure if I'm gonna try both of them, I should try that one first since it'll be probably less hot.
yeah, I mean it's got a good bite to it too, but I think the napalm's probably twice as hot.
What are you gonna put the powders on? Like a chip or a cracker or something? I had these club crackers. I was gonna put the hot sauce on, but I just ate a whole spoonful of the sauce instead.
Welcome to my channel, my friend. I already remember that. I said I had wheat thins. I'm gonna put on a wheat thin, and I don't want to dump it off. But there's the atomic garlic on a wheat thin. It has a very nice, pleasant flavor. Very, very good up front, and the heat is definitely kicking in on it. I don't know how much heat it has to it overall, but it was a nice little flash of heat. It seems like it kind of came in, leveled out, and it might be going down. It was real quick, just a flash of heat. But definitely,
it's worse when you cook it. When you cook with it, it's a lot hotter and it burns longer.
Yeah, but just trying it on a cracker like that, like a nice taste to it and a nice burn, but it wasn't a very long-lasting burn. I'll give that one a few seconds, and then I'll try the other one on the other wheat then. I'm gonna like rinse my palate first before I try that napalm.
Yeah, like I said, that napalm, man, a buddy of mine was over, and it was funny afterwards, but I didn't think nothing about it. I had a couple of friends over watching wrestling, and one's over sniffling, man, and he can't hardly breathe. And I let it sit out on a plate to finish drying after I blended it because it still had some moisture in it. And so I took it, put it back in the blender, was blending it up, and my buddy was like, "Man, you're having sinus issues. You might want to try some of that. You know, pepper stuff will clear your sinuses up." He goes, "Oh, really?" And I'm like oblivious to what's going on. I'm like, "Oh yeah, here, try it." You know, not thinking that I haven't even tasted it yet. So I give him like a half a teaspoon of that freaking napalm, and he just eats it. He sits there a few seconds, man, face just turned blood red, dude. He jumps up and runs to the kitchen, man. I go in there and check on him. He's in there drinking a glass of milk, man, with tears running down his face. And by the time he finished that milk, dude, he took off running to the bathroom. You just hear, he freaking went in there and barfed.
Damn. Well, I don't want to disappoint anybody, but I'm probably not going to barf from this.
Oh, no, I wouldn't expect you. He don't eat spicy stuff, though. I almost made him puke again. I had him eating some salsa that one of my buddies made that's got jigsaw in it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I coated this one pretty good.
Huh?
I said I coated this one pretty good.
Oh, the napalm.
Yeah, I'll see how well I can tilt it towards the camera, but I mean it's very coated.
It looks.
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
looks like yeah, man.
It's plenty of powder on there. I
Where's
mean,
the cracker at? There's no cracker underneath it.
have a little cracker with your powder.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've done this enough times. I can tell you the biggest tip: do not inhale when you put.
Oh,
No, don't do it.
Honestly, I feel like the atomic garlic hit me quicker as far as heat. I still don't feel the heat off that one. I'm not denying that it has heat. I'm just saying that one didn't kick in yet, but the atomic garlic was pretty quick to kick in. Now I can kind of feel it in the back of my mouth, starting to build up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's building more. Like the other one didn't build; it was just kind of there and it was gone. But
Yeah, the atomic garlic's got a quick punch to it.
yeah, it does have a quick punch. It has a really nice flavor to it. I like that one. That would be a good one for, I mean, especially on meats and stuff. Just as like a grilling seasoning.
Yep.
I think this napalm would be good for that as well.
Yeah, I wanna like bake some freaking chicken or something with napalm on it.
It didn't really ever kick in much. I feel like I've probably hit about the peak of it. I know that sounds weird to say that one wasn't as hot as the other one, but it just didn't hit me the same. I guess I'll try another.
Yeah, I was gonna say because to me, I think the freaking napalm's hotter than the freaking atomic garlic.
I eat powders all the time. That's like my main like go-to. So I'm definitely used to powders, but that doesn't skew my heat judgment of them.
The powders have a different burn than fresh pods, for sure. Like I feel
I
like
think some of them are hotter in powder form.
man,
I would never say that. The ones that you would say that are hotter in powder form than fresh form, you haven't ever eaten enough of a fresh one. The fresh ones are definitely way hotter. I don't care what variety.
Dude, I've eaten a couple fresh pods before where they just hit your sides like 5 minutes after you eat it. Like they hurt.
So my judgment of this one isn't skewed. I mean, that is a full cracker, completely coated. So I'm just gonna see, because that last one, it never went anywhere. Like I didn't ever get any. It started to build, but then just stopped.
Like those tangerine TS, dude. Like I've ate a couple of those, dude, and they were pretty hot. I freaking made a powder out of just them by themselves, and I put some of the powder in like my freaking chili mac one day, dude. And I mean it freaking lit me up, dude. The powder did.
Oh, I love chili mac, man. You guys have been gonna be making like chili and stuff once it gets colder out? Like
What are you talking about? I've already been in a chili cook-off.
Oh man, how did you post stuff like that in the PLC, like the chili cook-off and everything?
Well, I didn't do that. No, it was a chili cook-off at my church.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. How did that go? You made it spicy?
No, I made it mild. There's not a lot of pepperheads, dude, in my church. So
All right. Well, after a second one of that with even more powder, it didn't go anywhere more than that first one did.
really,
But yeah, I mean, it's very like enjoyable heat, but very mild. Here's the atomic garlic, and I loaded this one up because that one was hotter before. Because I want to see, after doing 2 crackers of that, if this one still has more heat. But I swear, at least my first judgment of that was that this one had more heat. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I think the atomic garlic has more of a burn to it than the napalm. The napalm starts to like act like it's gonna build to something, but it doesn't ever go there. The atomic garlic just gets hot, and it's hot, and then it's hot, and then it goes away. But the napalm, at least like for me and my taste buds, it like starts to feel like it's getting hotter, and then it doesn't get hotter, and that stops. They both have a very good flavor. I would say if I had to pick a favorite between the two, the atomic garlic would be the
oh
one.
yeah, the flavor on the atomic garlic's definitely a little bit better. But and to me, I kind of almost wonder really if like I don't know, maybe like certain peppers or certain like blends or whatever may like affect people differently. Again, I use the atomic garlic. I haven't actually eaten it dry. Like I've eaten it. I put it on eggs and stuff like that and cooked it. But I know when I cooked it, it was freaking hot. The napalm, I smeared my finger on the dust on the inside of the blender after I got done and was licking the dust out of it, and that the dust out of it lit me up.
The dust out of it's gonna have a higher oil content and stuff because that's the stuff that sticks.
Yeah.
So it'll be hotter than the rest of most of the powder. The initial residue is always the hottest.
But yeah, see the napalm, dude. Like I've got red ghost. I've got I think I've got a peach ghost mixed in there. I've got Jay's peach ghost scorpion. Uh, I've got the War Tricks jigsaw. I got a bunch of stuff, dude, mixed into that freaking napalm. So, but I may have toned it down. I put some Dragon Cayennes in it just because of the fact that I had some sitting there dried out, and it wasn't enough to blend them.
Like the short and chubby ones, or like the long and skinny Dragon Cayennes? I seen there was like.
I mean, they were
because I can tell that the powder, like it wanted to have some build to it. I can feel where it wanted to have some build to it, but it never went there. And so I would just, by what you said, like I would say maybe you just put too much Dragon Cayenne in there. You should maybe only added a few. If you try and cut it with something like that, it's going to tone it way down. Because
Yeah.
I could tell by the taste and the way it affected my tongue that it was wanting to build, but there wasn't enough of whatever was in there to make it want to build to actually build. It just kind of wanted to build, got to a certain point, and then flatlined. But that's where like the lava dust that I made, which I could try it. I mean, I might as well try it and just see, because I've been eating a lot of powders, and that lava dust is probably one of the hottest ones, at least of the blends that I made. And I just want to see, like, if my heat tolerance.
Well, I think that Gangsta's Paradise, bro, when I put it on hot food, I think for some reason it felt more spicier to me, like, than the other ones. Like, I put it on like hot spaghetti and meatballs, and like the temperature, like, I think did something to the powder, and it made it seem way hotter than it was.
I mean, yeah, that one's definitely hot, but I swear that lava dust is the hottest, especially the like most recent batches of it. But yeah, here's
It has an awesome color to it.
Like begin to name off it. But there's the lava dust, and I'll sprinkle a cracker with that just to see.
Yeah, lava dust is good. We had turkey burgers one day, and I wasn't really kind of feeling eating turkey burgers. I ended up frying or grilling mine with lava dust on it.
All right. So for color reference, there's the bottom of the cracker. There's the lava dust side. So just so that there's no question of if there's much on there, it's a different color cracker on that side versus that. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty immediate that it's like a different burn. I mean, it's expected to be a different burn, but I can feel this one like building more. It's not, it has more of a floral taste. Definitely going up and not stopping.
Yeah, that lava dust is it's nice. But here's the thing, again, I just started off doing stuff this year, so it's a learning process for me. Um, I think really essentially, I think I lucked out with the Armageddon, because I've had several people try the Armageddon and everybody loved the flavor of it. It wasn't extremely hot, but it had a really good bite to it. And
the Armageddon was hot. I still have a little bit of that bag that you sent me, and that one was hot. I think that's hotter than the napalm. But now you say that you use Dragon Cayennes and the napalm to kind of tone it down. That makes sense.
Well, see, I got regular cayennes in the Armageddon. But I've got Reaper, I've got Apocalypse Scorpion and stuff like that, all in the Armageddon too. So I mean, I've got 13 different peppers in the Armageddon.
Ooh.
Yeah, I used like over half of the bag. I still have like a little bit left in the bag, but I have that Armageddon right there. I'm gonna try that one, just like since I've tried a few. That lava dust is just now starting to peak out, so I'm gonna wait for a minute until that like dies down. But it kept kind of building and building. But that lava dust, I used all angry red super hots. There was no Thais or cayennes or anything like that in there. Only
Well, and the only reason I put the Dragon Cayennes in there was because I had them in the dehydrator, and there wasn't enough really to make a powder by itself. I mean, I probably could have, but it'd have been used once or twice and then done. So I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna go ahead and toss these in there. But and the good thing is, and that's you get reviews and stuff done like that. I've got the container. I can always take and improve on it. You know what I mean? I know what I've got in the powder. I know what I can do to intensify the effect. You know what I mean? But the Armageddon, I think it was you that told me first that it had like a smoky flavor to it. And I mean, I use the oven to dry everything out. So, I mean, it really essentially, I didn't do anything to give it a smoky flavor. It just, I don't know.
Armageddon had a good flavor to it.
Oh, hey, Rev said try the lava dust on your popcorn. I used to do that too with the cheesy popcorn, like that white cheddar popcorn in the black bag. Like you could sprinkle like a teaspoon in there or something, just shake it up. You can do that with any pepper powder, like whatever favorite one you got. I was talking to Rev in the chat.
Rev, since you're there, did you get something from me? Just out of curiosity. You should have either today or hopefully tomorrow. Probably maybe today or yesterday.
Me and Rev were talking in the chat. He was saying that the reason why the powders taste hotter and feel hotter with anything with the red sauce is because the acidity in the tomatoes make it hotter.
Yeah, but I mean, the powders themselves have their own heat, and some powders are hot, and some powders are not as hot.
I actually heard that from someone else this week too. We were talking about like spaghetti sauces and stuff like that, or red sauces. And
there's the cracker that I'm gonna put the Armageddon on, just to go ahead and show that.
I may have to send you some of that too, BD, man. Let you try them out, dude. Because the Armageddon was the first powder that I made. That's the first thing I did, period, like creation wise with peppers. And I don't know. I think I did a hell of a job making that.
Yeah, the Armageddon was very good. But that one was very good. Whenever I last had that, which it's been a while, but like I said, I used like most of the bag. I've just got like a little bit. Whoops.
Yeah.
Well, I have a little bit less since a little bit spilled on my keyboard, but I have a little bit left.
Yeah. Let me know.
Cracker, look, it's like it's mounded on there too. Like it's not just dusting. Like I put a lot on there.
Yeah, Rev, you got to try the powders on salads, bro. It's so good once they mix with the dressings too, and like all the fresh vegetables. It's really good.
Yeah, the Armageddon has more of just like it grabs you right away, like all over mouth and lip burn. I think I must have exhaled or something because I can feel the powder on the outside of my lips. But it's got like a good burn to it. That one is a noticeable burn. I still say that one's probably the hottest. And then at least the way that it affected me, I'll have to try it on some hot food to see. But I would still say the atomic garlic is the second hottest. And then the napalm I would put as third.
Yeah. Dude, if you eat anything spicy on your eggs, dude, I recommend sprinkling some of that atomic garlic on your eggs.
Oh yeah, I love
wonderful, dude.
Yeah, I love pepper powder mixed with my scrambled eggs. And actually, yeah, it's right here next to me. This is one of my favorite ones, which the yellow part, I'm sure, yeah, it didn't show up. Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Twisted Sunrise. And it's by grown at home in West Virginia. Dave and the PLC grown at home in West Virginia. And this one has hot peppers, garlic, basil, oregano, and black pepper are the ingredients in there. And it's kind of a similar flavor to your atomic garlic. It's a little bit different. I really like that flavor to the atomic garlic, though. I could see that one being like the perfect scrambled egg mix, because that's what I do a lot with this Twisted Sunrise. That's the second one of those I bought, and most of all of the first one I used for in scrambled eggs. So
Hey,
I can see it being the perfect scrambled egg one.
hey, Kenny, is that atomic garlic? Like, have you used it on like garlic bread or anything? Like,
No, I haven't. The only thing I've really I put it like eggs, corned beef hash. I tried it on I think it was pork chop. I put it on or something like that. It was pretty good on. I haven't used it on a whole lot of stuff, but
But BD, it's not like even though the name is atomic garlic, it's not like overly like garlic forward.
oh, okay.
It's pepper forward and has a nice garlic back finish to it, but like there's a lot of stuff going on. You don't even have to say what all you put in that, but I am kind of curious what things you put in there. You don't even have to tell the ratios of what or anything. I'm just curious what is in there. I can look at it and see. I can see green stuff. Looks like maybe even possibly salt in there. Did you put any salt?
nope.
Okay, well then, yeah, it's just all spices. It looked like there could have been maybe some granules in there, but yeah, I can tell there's like garlic in there and some green stuff, and there's a lot of colors and stuff going on.
Yeah, it's a pretty complex mix of pods too. So, but
Whatever,
yeah, actually, huh?
that's a winner. I mean,
Yeah.
not very many just thrown together mixes that I've tried from different people that were coming up with their own thing that I was like really, really impressed with, like that one. I mean, I'll pretty much say anything is good, and I do like most anything that I ever try, but I can go as far as to say that atomic garlic that you made, that you're like onto something there. Like that's something special. The flavor of that is really, really good. If you could make that but in larger quantity, that would be a really good seller. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I plan on it. But guys, I just realized it's already 12:05, and I have to be up at 6 a.m. The wife's done texted me too, so I'm down in the basement. She's up in bed. So yeah, I might have to get up here and cuddle up to wifey and get ready
Did
to go to bed.
she text you asking if you had cramps?
No, she knows better than that.
I
It's
just
all good, man.
know what
Thanks
you're doing and be
for
like,
having us on your
"Oh,
show.
you have cramps?"
Now I get those if I eat like some really hot pods. You know, like I've had 1 out of 3 different ghost peppers that I've eaten. Red ghost peppers. One come from Bill Beckham. It gave me a little bit of a cramp. My Jace Peach Ghost, and then the Trinidad Maruga Scorpion I ate. It gave me some pretty intense cramps too. But typically I don't get cramps that bad or rot gut like that really. So, but hell, guys, hell. Man, I'll get with y'all tomorrow. BD, man, if you want, dude, inbox me your address, dude. I'll send you a couple of these samples or whatever, man.
Yeah. Hey, that'd be great, man. Hey, thanks for having me and Rob on tonight, chilling and everything. And
And Charles, too. Charles,
Charles.
Can't forget about Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, man, we'll do it again. I'm gonna pick a day. I'm gonna go through and find out like everybody's schedule and stuff, and get a day figured out to where, I get a few of y'all on here. Maybe as a weekly thing, like y'all have been doing. So
I can tell you that Tuesday would be one of the best days, or maybe Wednesday. I mean, it seems like sometimes there's stuff going on Wednesday, but not really usually Wednesday. Wednesday is nothing going on day. Tuesday as well, but I can tell you the lineup of things that go on as far as regular shows. That would be Monday on RevToast TV. There's the Monday Meetups Live. Then Thursday on Batman Make It Wayne's channel, he has the Bat and Bear show. And this week being exception, it usually is every Thursday at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what that equates to in California time. People out there should know what that means. So the equation. But then there is on Saturday or Fridays, not always, but sometimes on Fridays, there's the Friday meetups on RevToast TV. And then Saturday, Brando Toe does his Pepper Chat. And then Sundays is me, BD, and Charles doing the Talk Time Live with Three Pepper Guys. And that's usually on Charles P's channel unless Charles is absent, which I think this Sunday he's going to be absent. So it's going to be on BD's channel. It'll just be me and him. And then whoever to fill in, we'll figure that out. So
yeah. Well, like I said, I can join in on Sunday night. Well, this Sunday, probably not actually. I forgot I got company coming over for pay-per-view wrestling, but on some Sundays I can join in. Like I said, I get home from church, my time, on Eastern time. I get home, usually around 8:45 or 9. So
we
just
don't
kind of
usually
depends.
start until what would be like 9:15 your time is like our usual start time, like 9 to 9:15, because BD is the same time as you, but me and Charles are on Central Time, and it's usually like 8 to 8:15 when we start.
Cool. Well, guys, it's been real. I said I'll give you a holler. BD, just send me your address and everything, and then I'll try to get the stuff out. Hopefully by the end of the week. If not, it'll be Monday.
Cool, man. Hey, thank you, Kenny. I
All
appreciate
right,
it.
man. Y'all have a good night, man. Be blessed.
You too.
Man. Have a good night, everyone.
Good one. Later, everybody.